What's going on YouTube? My name is Psycho Shot You, and today I'm gonna be showing y'all how I did this cloning effect in one of my music videos. Now if you like tutorials like this, you're new to the page, hit that subscribe button and like the video for me. Now I don't do too much talking, so let's get straight into it. Alright, now this cloning effect is really a simple effect, bro. Like, it's not complex at all, but for everybody who doesn't know anything about how to do it, I'm gonna just give y'all the quick and basic step-by-step on how I do it, right? Okay, so first off, what you want to do is open up After Effects. Then you want to get, in our case, we're going to have 3 different clips. So we have 3 different clones, as you can see, right? Now, when you're on set shooting the video, what you want to do is have a tripod shot where there's no movement. That way, when your subject can move around, whenever we skip scene to scene, it doesn't look like the camera's moving at all, right? So it's a lot easier for us to rotoscope and get them to look clean. All right, so what we're gonna do first is we're gonna start off by cutting out our first subject. So since he's in the middle, we're gonna just rotoscope him out. So we're gonna double click on that, come up here to the rotoscope tool, and we're just gonna do a clean cut as best as we can. All right, now once we have our rotoscope all done and cut, we're gonna come right here to freeze. We're gonna let that do that. All right, so whenever we have that done, what we're gonna do is come back to the composition. And now, as you can see, we have our other subject in the frame as well. Okay, now what I forgot to mention is that what we need to do before rotoscoping is we need to make a duplicate layer of our top guy, and we need to take off now our rotoscope of him. The reason why is because in the music video, when the clip shows up, you won't have your clones come in right away. You want them to kind of come in as the clip goes on, right? And so you want to have your background still, but then you want to find a point to wherever you want your clones to come in at, right? So if I drag my point to where the first clone will come in at, it'll be about right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop that right there. So then that way, whenever it plays, it goes like this. So as you can see, he comes in, but he doesn't start on frame. All right, cool. So now that we have our first guy, now what we need to do is get our last guy in, right? Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing as we did to the top layer. We need to make a duplicate just so we can have our background in. So I just played with it a little bit. I kind of moved my last clone off screen a little bit just because it still looks a little bit natural and he's not behind our middle subject, right? So now we should have something that looks a little like this. Cool. All right, now we got to bring some energy into it because obviously it looks boring, right? So we can go over here and add an adjustment layer. What we want to do is we want to cut a little bit before and a little bit after our hits, right between where the clone will come in at, right? So we want it to just be a few frames, right? Okay, so we're just going to Control D our adjustment layer and drag it to the other point where the other clone will come in at, right? So now what we're going to do is add an exposure on there, and then now we're just going to do some keyframing. So we're going to go right to the middle where the clone will come in at, and we're going to drag this exposure really high, right? Like super high. So yeah, we'll do like, yeah, close to like 13, right? And we'll keyframe that. Then we'll come back and set that to 0 and do the same thing over here, right? So now it should get this. Just a quick little flash, right? And so actually we could just delete that, duplicate that layer now, so that way we don't have to do the work twice. Now you should get something that looks like this, right? So yeah, as y'all can see, the effect really isn't that hard to do. It's super simple. You just have to do a little bit of rotoscoping and masking things out. But other than that, this is a pretty easy effect. Now, if you want to spice it up and add your own little flair and style to it, you could add things like film burns or maybe even hits to bring in each clone just to make it look a little bit better than this. But this is just for a tutorial, you know what I mean? So this wraps up the tutorial today, guys. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe to the page if you're new. If you guys have any requests for music video effects tutorials, just drop them down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what y'all got, and I'll try my best to get it out to y'all as quick as I can. And make sure y'all go check out my director page at Psycho Shot You. I'll put a link in the description below for y'all to go check that out. Till next time.